you told me. Look at how I'm on it. Look at how I'm on it. I am not a DJ. This is not a replay. So gon' let me plug in and hit it to the preset. Music so much.
The My Team Unlimited tournament finals took place in which city? Charlotte, San Francisco.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Looking at the Lakers, this is their final.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. Welcome everyone to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldrich will be reporting from the sidelines. You take a look at Houston. They are 4 games off the lead, definitely in the playoff picture.
This is a team with high expectations, and they don't end with the regular season.
Yeah, now the real work is about to start. They got themselves in a good position with the playoffs coming up. Now it's time to take their play to another level.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline. Yeah, with that pump fake, he can get to the free throw line too, DA. There's just no answer. Here at the end of the season, players fighting through fatigue. Chris, is there anything else the league can do to help keep guys staying fresh and healthy?
Okay, well, I'm a little old school in this. I mean, you wake up and you go to work. That's about it. If you're not hurt, you can just play. Think about this. Will Chamberlain, those guys were playing in shoes that were made of cloth, and they didn't have any tape, and they were riding on planes, not in first class.
Right.
And travel was worse, and they still had 82 games. What are we talking about? The guys are okay. It's okay. Everybody's all right. They'll live. I think right now we're babying them too much anyway, trying to give more time off. It's okay. I mean, that's one thing that we can say is consistent. There's always been 82 games, and if anything, players before this generation has had less rest. So I don't look at it as they need more rest. I look at it like, man, toughen up, let's go and play some games and see what happens.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. E.J. Tucker is out there with Gordon, and it's Capella in at the center.
You got to know, this is where Paul loves to score, confident from medium range.
LeBron against Gordon. LeBron shot is off, and just about a minute into the first quarter. That's a 2 from Paul. He trains the quick shot.
Man, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
LeBron up top, defended by Gordon. Outside for Rondo. Fires the 3, and it's LeBron James with the 3. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Paul. Headshot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. McGee bounce pass. Stolen by Gordon. To the paint from 12 feet out. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Gordon. Paul's got 6. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rondo against Paul. Rondo looking around. Over Paul. Rondo can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Harden kicks to Paul. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. Shoots over McGee, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Defense recognizing the situation and getting right in his face once he got close to the bucket.
Here's Kuzma. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Masterful of timing, when to go after offensive rebound. Kuzma excels at getting the right position.
Now here's Harden. He's guarded by Bullock. Tucker can't get it to go.
Some very slack defending, playing with fire to move from that open beyond the arc.
That one, no good. Harden with the defensive effort, and it's denied. And he recovers it. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the night.
Even under pressure, when Kuzma keeps his concentration, refusing to let the defense alter his shot in the paint.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. The Rockets again can't hit. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. McGee in the high post. No good from LeBron.
Not a very consistent quarter for him in terms of the shooting.
Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against New Orleans. Here's Paul, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
And a good read right there by Paul. Great at carving out space close to the rim and capitalizing.
And they double up James. And he converts the layup. He has 5.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the look at the Rockets organization, Chris. One of the best run teams people think in this league.
Oh, well, definitely. I mean, over a decade of winning basketball, they find ways to win, and then they won't be satisfied till they win it all.
And here's Rondo. James Harden getting it to go from deep.
And for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma's made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
This is his first free throw of the game. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time. Just doing the job on the backboard.
McGee against Capella with his first shot attempt, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
Now here's Gordon against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Paul's shot is off. Capella, McGee with the block. He shoot again. Paul can't get it to go.
Not the tightest of D on him, but not the best of finishes either.
And taken away by Paul, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Houston's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
Come get it, come get it.
Now, here is Harden. He had 28 points in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Here's Tucker, and he banks in the layup. Tucker's got his first bucket of the night.
Look, he doesn't waste time. Once he gets the rebound, he does what he should. Goes right back up with it.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, this roster is built for guys with speed. They're running the floor hard in the first quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Reggie Bullock is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's McGee in at the center, filling out the middle. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kuzma kicks to James. LeBron with another miss.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second. But Luke Walton, he's definitely a coach players like to play for. I mean, it helps that he was a player not too long ago. Both stars and role players appreciate the candor and the opportunity he provides them.
Now here's Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The drive by James. James is up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And with Walton, you hear players talk about the leeway that he allows them.
And that extra bit of trust Walton gives goes a long way. It's why so many rookies have been able to flourish under him. Young players develop. And you let them learn on the fly. And Walton has done a good job of creating that environment.
And here is James. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And that one's good. James. LeBron's got 7.
There's almost no stopping LeBron if he's allowed to get inside. Too strong, too skilled.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Rondo passes to James. Pass to Kuzma. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Harden kicks to Fareed. And the pass to Rivers. The 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. James, the pass to Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
But that lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting it like he has so far.
Rivers scanning the floor. And here's Harden for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
And the dunk by James.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
Rockets trail by 3. And Austin Rivers out of Duke, an elusive 6'4" combo guard.
I mean, a great handle, and he's found most of his offensive success with this development as a long-range shooter. It's gotten to the point now where you want him to put it on the deck.
That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
Rivers against Rondo. Pass to Bullock. Stolen by Rivers. And now, here comes Gordon, leading the break. Here's Harden. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
James outside. 1:15 left here in the second. And it's blocked by Gordon. Right wing. Here's Tucker. Off target with his 3.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And C-Web, so many talk about the 2001 Lakers and how they might be one of the greatest teams to ever play. You saw their talent firsthand. What do you think?
I think they had, Kevin, a Hall of Fame coach, 2 of the greatest players to ever play the game, Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And right there, that 15-1 in the playoffs, that's the gold standard. I mean, Kobe and Shaq were very motivated that year, and I think they're in the conversation for best team ever.
36 seconds left to play in the first half.
You know, when Chris Paul came to the Rockets, a lot of people questioned if he and James Harden would be able to share the ball. Both known for being ball-dominant guards. I think you'd have to say it's worked out pretty well.
He's a proven winner. I mean, it's easy to appreciate the skill set of Paul, a masterful shooter and a clever defender. The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
James Harden getting it done for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 block. When does this guy cool off? I mean, he's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
What we're seeing with James Harden, Ernie?
And that...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Oh, yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven thus far.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. Clint Capella is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Gordon in at the 3 spot.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Bullock passes to McGee, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. 5th best, the Rockets.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
0 for 3 now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
Lakers working the ball around now, and James gets it to go.
And James is used to scoring through contact. Doesn't matter what the D throws at him.
Now here's Harden. He's guarded by Bullock. Harden outside.
Ugly start. The second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Rondo finds James. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. Well, and recent years, C-Web players have flirted with quadruple doubles, but they're just so elusive. I mean, you've got to do a lot to get those kind of numbers.
But think about it. Embiid and Westbrook could both come close. Or Westbrook comes close to anything with a double at the end of it. And Draymond Green, he missed once on points. So, you know, it's so hard to do. I just remember that the Dream Olajuwon did it, but you think about it, you're exerting so much energy, communication, and passion in that game. That's why it's so tough to do. And by the way, players are really good. So how are you going to get those 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 blocks?
Right, yeah.
Or whatever else you can get along with points. But, yeah, so elusive. Yeah.
Now, here's Kuzma following the shot by Chris Paul. Bullock kicks to Rondo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by McGee. From about 16, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. James has got 16 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Paul passes to Harden. In the corner, it's Gordon. No good on the three.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
I've seen Paul make about 1 million of those passes over his career. It never gets old.
Here's Rondo after the Rockets pick up 3. Pass to Kuzma. Stolen by Harden. Paul against Rondo. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Harden.
This is why you can trust Harden to run your offense. He's fantastic at realizing the addition.
Gordon against LeBron. Over Gordon. And Capella sends it back.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Second chance shot, and Harden lays it in. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green's check in. Knocked away. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Look at the Rockets. They shoot a ton of three-pointers, Chris, despite all those perimeter attempts. They get to the free throw line at a tremendous rate.
Well, they have 2 rules, 3-pointers and layups. And Harden and CP3, both experts at creating contact, they're going to get to the line. Some people think they're tricking the officials, but I don't. They are hard to guard. Keep your hand out the cookie jar. Love it or hate it, this is the fact.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fareed's checked in for Clint Capella. James in the post, guarded by Green. LeBron is doubled. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, you talk about the mystique and allure of Los Angeles. The Lakers are undoubtedly the #1 show in L.A. Truly one of the great franchises in the NBA.
And with the legacy and the history of the Los Angeles Lakers comes the pressure to win.
Well, for the organization, they have to be the best. I mean, they have no qualms about going out and going to get a big-time free agent. The players up to the front office, everyone in L.A. feels the pressure to win.
Now here is McGee. He's got 5, and that one good. Kuzma's got 14 points for the game.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And then as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fareed with a clean look, and it's Houston with another.
Look, I don't know how he got that one, though. About as tough of a shot as you can think of.
Rondo on top, defended by Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
And the Rockets with a big summer and back with a vengeance in pursuit of an elusive title.
Don't count them out. If they can control Chris Paul's minutes, try to keep him healthy for the playoffs, if they're 100%, they could beat anyone.
And here's Rondo after the three-pointer from Iman Shumpert. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. It's stolen by Green. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first.
No, I love Shumpert. I mean, defensively, he's reliable, but offensively, you know, these guys now can depend on him, and he has a great sense for when to shoot the ball as well.
Here's McGee. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3. That's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee. Houston leading by 10. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. line, you can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here is James. 18 points for him. Puts it up from 7. Over Green. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. James has got 11 in the second half. No good. And so it's Houston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Rajon Rondo is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Buries it from 3-point range.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Outside, Green. Back to Paul. Here's Tucker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, this has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Here's LeBron, and the layup's good off the glass. James has got 25 points in the game.
Now, whether he's driving, posting up, or firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
And the wide open shot from Green. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
The drive by James, and Fareed sends it back. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Gordon comes in for Gerald Green, and it's Rivers in for Shumpert. Timeout called the Rockets. James Harden is checked in for Houston. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Harden. Shoots from 8. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Rivers has got the lead up to 12 now for Houston. LeBron against Fareed. Will it go? And LeBron with the layup. James has got 18 points just in the second half.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
And the basket by Gordon. Chris, of current players who could eventually become coaches, who would you put in that category? There are a lot of brilliant guys that play this game, think the game through so well.
Chris Paul, Ariza, those guys come to mind for some reason to me. Klay Thompson,
yes,
he comes to mind. And I don't know if it's the personality that I see these guys in, or if it's the way that they approach the game. But yeah, those guys come to mind. I definitely could see them taking the game to another level once their playing days are in.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Drills the 3-pointer. And that's now 20 points for James Harden.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. McGee against Capella. And McGee kicks to Kuzma. It's stolen by Capella.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Oh, what hustle from Harden. Just sprinting down the floor in transition, finding a great shot as a result.
The shot's good from McGee.
Now, that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
Here is Harden. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Gotta like the edge James plays with. Phenomenal at taking it strong and picking up the foul.
Free throw good, James.
And the Lakers a few years ago were at the bottom of the league. Their rebuild didn't take long at all. Smart trades and good draft picks have been the trademark of this franchise turnaround.
Gordon with no one around. From outside, off the mark. Lakers trail by 15. Bullock dishes to McGee. The shot's good. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And for the Lakers, they've gone from a team in rebuild mode to a team looking at the playoffs and beyond.
Well, the team feels like they're on the verge of taking a huge step forward. I mean, they have the talent and vision in place. Just to take time for it to come together. The brass has done a great job of improving and overhauling the roster the last few years.
Now Tucker, following the three-point attempt by Austin Rivers. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Rockets lead by 16. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. James has got 30.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
Kuzma against Rivers, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Ball's checked in for Rivers. Nailed from three-point land. And that's 18 points for Chris Paul. Lakers trail by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Houston.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It will go down as their 48th win. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Well, one thing that sold Eric Gordon on joining the Rockets was the strength of their training staff. Ariza told him, you feel 10 years younger here. Well, he certainly looks healthy and rejuvenated.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Fareed's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Green comes in for James Harden. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Chris Paul. Now here's Rondo. Passes it to McGee. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Rockets making a switch here. Rivers checked in. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. James in the post. Working on Green.
He's just not going to give up. I mean, if he has to do it all by himself, that's what he's going to do.
On offense, here are the Rockets. And there's the call on James. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. The first one falls. That one is no good. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Tries from 7. Green with the rebound. Kicks it to Rivers. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Shumpert with the steal. So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Chris Paul. Chris, a very convincing win, and that doesn't happen often in this league. So what do you take from this?
You know, one thing that our coaching staff...
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do